13 of the 28 days of Pilates, and today we are going to do some mobility work. So let's get started. We're going to lie down on your back first. So we're going to find our neutral, and let's just sort of get into our core and our breath and our scoop before we start mobilizing the spine. So on your inhale, you're just going to sort of drag one knee in towards your chest and exhale as you let it fall down. Switch sides, inhale in and exhale down. So as we're doing this, we're just trying to find and connect to our belly scoop and our breath. We've done these enough throughout the week or so. So now we can really focus on connecting. Just letting the knee fall in and drop. Good. And we're just going to do one more each side. Beautiful. And then from here, just flex your right foot. And on your inhale, you're going to drag that heel all the way down. And I want you to sort of reverse it with your belly scoop the other way. So as you scoop your belly and pull the ribs away from your pelvis is pushing down and through the heel in opposition. And then on your exhale, can you drag that heel in from your belly? Take the same side. Inhale, push. Exhale, pull. And as you push that leg out, right, you're going to find your back body. So you're going to find the seat and hamstring, right? You're going to find your shoulder stabilizing. So this is a great place to just find your posture 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, other side. Flex the foot, press it through. Inhale, find that belly scoop. Really pull it away from the pelvis away from the ribs. And then exhale as you drag it in from the belly. Press it out. Can you find where the seat meets the hamstring? See how that can give you a little bit more power with your inner thigh involved. So it's easy to drag in and out when you're disconnected, but when you're connected, there's lots of fun things to try to find. And if you go back to the principles that we've learned throughout the week or so, it can be cool to have a little, oh my gosh, yes, a little connection. And this just helps our everyday movement become much more stronger by these simple moves and connecting them. Good. All right, so from here, let's take one leg in. Maintain neutral as you take your other leg up, okay? So we're going to sort of find a little dead bug position. So we're going to reach our arms up too. All right, so as we're here, can you really maintain that scoop? Can you reach your sit bones away from you? Can you reach the crown of the head away from those sit bones? Anchor the ribs and the shoulders. What does it feel to be really anchored into the earth with your limbs reaching up? A total opposition of energy. Now what we're going to do is we're going to reach one arm away, one leg away. Inhale, find that length, and then exhale, pull it right back in. Stretch it the other way. Inhale. Exhale. So try to find that 360-degree breath in the rib cage, but maintain the belly scoop, right? It's quite challenging. Exhale, bring it in. So I know this is a mobility work, but it's really important to find our core before we mobilize the body, so we're not just mobilizing our joints in disconnection. Good, one more each side. Can you find the back body where the seat meets the hamstring as well? One more time. Find the arm on the back. Good, and go ahead. Just let those thighs fall in. Let the pelvis lift a little. Good, and then just anchor the pelvis down. Take your knees to a tabletop position. Bring your arms out like a low V, and let's just get some rotation in. So we're going to inhale. Exhale, plant the rib, and then the hip. Inhale the other way. Exhale, plant the rib and the hip. And just go side to side. So again, as you inhale, you're scooping as well as really opening up those ribs, because we're going to need those ribs open for all the mobility work. Good, let's go one more each side, really anchoring those shoulders. Good. And then from here, just grab those thighs, lift your head, neck, and shoulders up. All right, and really feel that upper back flexing. And now push into your thighs push into your hands, and really scoop into there. Good. Tap the toes, and then just roll back and up. Shoulders down. As you're just kind of rolling through the spine, waking it up. 2 more. Keep the chin towards the belly button. Good, and come on up. Good job. All right, let's turn to our hands and knees. Take our hands right underneath our shoulders, our knees underneath our hips. And let's get that spine moving, okay? So push out the tailbone. And we're just going to take an inhale. Draw the ribs and belly button in. Exhale as you tuck. Tailbone to forehead. And really press into that upper back as you stay. Breathing into your upper spine. Really feeling more stretch. Exhale. Move, and then inhale as you open into extension, tail to head again. And exhale as you move. Inhale as you stay. Exhale as you move. Inhale, extend, okay? 1 more. And inhale. Good, and come to center. We're gonna thread our arm through as we lift our hips up. I want you to inhale and really reach that arm, bend this arm, and really stretch and to reach more. Good, on your exhale, bring it back to center. Other way, inhale, lift your hips and stretch to the opposite side of the wall. Exhale to center. We really wanna reach and anchor that arm. That's where it really comes from. Good, you feel that twist, maybe a little deeper as you stretch it, and come back on your exhale and inhale. Maybe you're getting a little millimeter more of a movement with each rep. Good, 1 more. Good, and come to center, walking the hands forward a little bit more. I want you to come forward. And I want you to tuck here and really feel sort of a flexion. You're going to tuck your toes. You're going to lift your hips up. You're going to open your chest and then send it back and get a little stretch here. And then you're going to press the feet down. You're going to scoop and you're going to bring it forward. Tuck, open, send it back. Good. 1 more time. Plant the feet. Scoop and open. Good. Now stay open. Lift your hips up higher. Press the chest down, slide your body forward, and then just anchor yourself down on your mat. Good, so we're from here, our arms are forward, our feet are down, and let's make sort of like a very narrow X, all right? And you're just gonna take 1 arm and 1 leg up. You're hovering your nose above the mat, and then lower that down. Other side, we inhale it up, and exhale it down. So I want you to really anchor the opposite arm and leg into the mat, and see how that force can help lift the other arm and leg. And if you want to add a little extension, you can lift and hover the chest. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. So it's really important to find extension in your spine as we do our mobility work. Inhale up and down. Good. And you can start to get a little bit higher and push up a little higher. See if you can get a little bit more range. Good. Excellent job. And then just take it back, push it back. Feel a stretch here. We're going to tuck our toes under. Good, really kind of push into all 10 toes equally. See if you can really extend all 10 of them. So you push back into them. We're going to roll up through the spine. And again, push into those feet. From here, we're going to sit down and do 2 90-degree angles at our hips. All right, so kind of this front knee is at a 90, the back knee is at a 90. And then we want to try to get our tailbone down. So just sort of anchoring the tailbone sitting up as tall as you can. And then you want to try to get this front knee down, front thigh down. And can you keep that down as you keep your tailbone down? Just hold here for a stretch. This knee should be kind of straight out from the hips. You can keep working it, easing into it. Good. And then we'll go the other way. So from here, again, 90 degree, and you want to try to anchor your tail as you get the front knee and hip down. Just keep lengthening and get tallness in your spine, finding your posture from your belly. Good. And it's definitely a working pose and posture, so you want to kind of continually try to get your tailbone down as you get tall. All right, and then we're going to go to the other side. All you do is keep your feet there and flip it. Try to keep the 90. Good, and anchor and lift. And again, other side, just flip it. And I'm going to keep my hands down today, but if you want, and you want to add some core work with it, you can sort of lift your hands and then just go side to side, like so. Kind of like windshield wipers. I'm going to keep my hands down today, but whatever you'd like to do, and it's just sort of working into those hips a little. Good. We'll do one more. Excellent job. And then just turn it. So you're going to take sort of two 90-degree angles. Excuse me. Two 90-degree angles. So my left leg is forward, and then I'm going to take my left hand and place it on my foot. So it's going on the inside of my knee. And I'm going to take my other hand and place it sort of right on my ankle and push my heel down. All right, so now my foot is solid on the mat, and my top knee is pressing into my top arm so it stays aligned. And we're just going to take our knee all the way forward as it will go, and then release. And again, press forward. So I'm anchoring my foot down with my hands to get mobility in this ankle. Quite often, our mobility is restricted by our ankle movement. So many of us have really tight ankles, so we're just going to sort of mobilize into them today. Give me about two more. And having my arm in the inside part of my knee just prevents me from rolling my knee in. Good. Other side. So whatever knee is forward, you're going to take that hand and place it on your foot, and the other one on your heel, and then you can go forward and back as much as you can. And you can even look down and see how we're totally isolating that ankle. Nothing else is moving. We're just trying to really get into that joint. And you can just play with that motion. I'm going to do about two more. Good. So keep whatever leg is forward, keep it forward, and you're going to just press your knee, get over your middle toes, and we're just going to press our back knee back. Tuck your pelvis a little bit and just feel that stretch. And then take it back, flexing the front foot and just sort of isolating into that hamstring. Get all 5 toes equal towards your chest, and then we're going to take it forward again and back. Lengthen out of your spine. Keep your belly scoop. And we're going to just hold it back here. You can grab those toes and pull them closer as you take your nose to your knee if you'd like. Pivot it around, other leg. Come forward and just a little slight pelvis tuck so you're not arching into your low back. And then take it back as you flex your foot. Lengthen out of your spine. I'm going to stop at this one. Grab my toes a little bit, get them equally towards my chest, center my pelvis. I'm feeling tight on this side, so it's harder to find the alignment. If you want to take your nose to your knee, go right ahead. And then just swing it around. Good. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll up my mat sort of halfway. And then I'm going to take my heels up onto it and sort of sink my pelvis down. So my feet are a little bit wider than my hips. And just let your feet do what they naturally want. If they want to turn out a little bit, that's all right. Sort of where they can sort of hang out. Take your elbows into your inner knees, hands into like a prayer pose, or just kind of send them together. And then push your knees out as you send your tailbone down. And you're going to get a nice long back here. And your hips are just trying to stay square as we press out and push into our palms and press out our knees. And really just keep lengthening your spine here. And then you want to sort of send your hips down as you lengthen higher and send your knees out wider. Good. Just breathing into that. Planting your feet. And release, and maybe take it out one more roll or 2 rolls. I'm gonna go 2, how about that? You can even go flat. It's a little bit harder the more your feet get flat. And then try it here. Again, lengthening. Good, nice long back. And then I'm just gonna take my weight forward. I'm gonna straighten my legs. And then try to go back down into it and hold. Good, one more time. Straighten. And then just sort of drop the hips and open it up. Nice deep inhale and exhale. And then release. I'm just gonna roll it sort of back so I can sit. Stretch my legs in front of me. Sit up nice and tall. Good. And just send your body forward and up. And I'm relaxing my feet here. I'm relaxing my legs. I'm just making it easy. Just nice reach forward. Up. One more time. Find the tallness. And then crisscross your legs. Hang out here for as long as you want. Just recenter your body. See how you feel. Roll those shoulders back. I get into the hips a little bit more today than the shoulders. So if your shoulders feel neglected, you can give yourself some shoulder circles and some opening if you want. Clasp your fingers, open your chest. And just settle it here. Maybe a little rotation. Good. And just release. Good job. I'll see you tomorrow for your full body flow. Bye-bye.